Thank you very much, Manuji, and to all the scholars who presented this wonderful compilation. Now, I'd like to introduce our honored speaker and our chief guest for today. When you think about putting the Hindu tradition to work, it's very important to be able to understand and articulate the tradition with passion and with clarity. And who better than Dr. David Frawley, our guest of honor today. Pandit Vamadeva Shastri, as he is known, is a recipient of the prestigious Padma Bhushan Award, which is India's third highest civilian award granted by the Government of India in 2015. He is a Vedic scholar, a wonderful teacher, and a very strong votary for the wonderful Hindu tradition in the modern world. So with that, Panditji, namaskar and welcome to today's session. I'd like to invite you to please talk to us and address the graduating class.
Namaste, Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. I'm very happy to be with you on this very important event for your graduation, and also the very important event of Krishna Janmashtami. I want to thank Gaurav Rastogi and also Kailash Joshi and the entire staff involved in this wonderful project. I had a short discussion with them a few weeks ago, and they introduced me into the extraordinary work that you do. And I was quite amazed and almost overwhelmed by the scope of what you have thought and what you have already done. And I'm happy to note the first Hindu chaplaincy course, I think probably in the world, or at least outside of India. And the concept of karma yoga is the basis of all yoga. It's the basis of all life. Life is action, which is yoga, and which should be karma as service, and which should also be selfless. At the same time, I like to define karma yoga as the pursuit of excellence, such as we have in the Gayatri mantra, doing our best for the benefit of all, as well as for our own self-realization. Now, Hindu Dharma is the third largest religion in the world. It is the oldest, most continuous. It has the largest literature. It has the most gurus, the most teachings, the most practices, the most ways to the divine or self-realization, the most monks and sadhus. It is a massive, profound tradition, and it is a tradition that takes us to the highest consciousness and to the highest awareness of the entire being and consciousness of the universe itself. And that makes it of extraordinary relevance to all humanity. It also makes it hard to understand. It is also an individual and sampradaya-based tradition. So it is not something that is so easy to organize or to hold in a single vision. And here I want to thank the Hindu Community Institute for exactly doing that, holding to the essence, the depths, the heights of this profound tradition, and also discovering and creating, outlining, and practically teaching a way to bring this knowledge to everyone, to make it an integral part of life, and to show how it can help solve our basic human problems and all the challenges of human life, which, as we know, are always many. Human life is a difficult birth. Our world is in the challenging times. New vision, new insights are required. As I also like to say, new rishis we need to develop, new great yogis and gurus. And we need to bring that inspiration into the younger generation. And we also need to project that inspiration to all societies, all countries globally. I have traveled and taught the Hindu Dharma and related teachings, yoga, Vedanta, Ayurveda, so forth, all over the world, from as far as Russia and UAE, throughout Europe, South America. And we find a resonance with the Hindu Dharma in people everywhere, particularly if it is explained and taught at a personal level and made relevant to their lives and kind of deconstructed from just something being very esoteric and distant to the very essence of life and consciousness as daily life, daily awareness. So that relevance is out there. It is also entered into science, cutting edge of medicine, psychology, and we need a way to make that part of relating to people in the community. So I believe that this Hindu Community Institute has created a viable model, not only for the American society, but also for India, and actually for all over the world. And as it grows over time, I see it expanding, developing, growing, and transforming the lives of many, and hopefully eventually of everyone. There are so many tools in Hindu Dharma, all the aspects of yoga, from yamas and niyamas to asana, pranayama, mantra, meditation, all the various teachings of Ayurveda, which extends to psychology, as well as all aspects of wellness and healing. Philosophy of Vedanta, the ultimate cosmology and understanding of self and universe. I always tell Hindus that we should all learn and teach to our children the basics of Vedanta as a philosophy and yoga as the practice, even before they go to school, so they are grounded in their own tradition to begin with. But putting this teaching into a practical model, like this Hindu chaplaincy, is an extraordinary work. And I see it has taken fruit in a mere 3 years. And it has inspired so many. It has good teachers. And I want to thank the graduates for their persistence on all these levels through this difficult COVID pandemic and the reduction of education and communication and connection that has gone on. And I want to say that it is going to be, your work is going to be even more relevant in the post-COVID era, because we need a deeper vision of humanity. We need higher dharmic values rather than mere political infighting. We need a vision of humanity connected to nature, ecology, and the universe as a whole, and a vision of the future that integrates human life with the cosmic life, with the whole of nature, and integrates all forms of science with also the inner traditions like yoga, meditation, Vedanta. So I believe you have a foundation not only for helping people at a practical level, but for inspiring society, for making a new model of learning based upon the old Vedic model, and for really bringing this Hindu Renaissance to the world as a whole. The Hindu voice is needed. It's not given enough, but that is often the fault of Hindus. And your whole practical tools of teaching and helping others is going to make a crucial difference in bringing that forth, and also uniting Hindu society beyond the bounds of sampradayas, divisions, and so forth. So thank you again for inviting me, and I send you my best wishes. I hope that I can be of help in some way, and may your inspiration grow, and may you reach the supreme heights that I know you can, and will raise all of humanity. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Thank you, David Ji, for your insights and thoughts. You really have this amazing ability to get your message across so simply. We're really honored by your presence. Thank you.